The 100 and 110cc segment of motorcycles claims a 33% share in the Indian market, and 28% of it has been claimed by the 100cc motorcycles. However, Honda did not have a product in this segment and they want a chunk of this 28% pie. So, in order to do that, they have launched the all new Honda CB Shine 100cc. Now the Shine already exists in a 125cc form and it is very popular. Honda has sold over 10 million units and recently they had launched a special edition Honda Shine 125 as well. So the Shine 100 is supposed to build on the same trust and the quality that Honda offers with the Shine 125. In this video, we're going to tell you everything that you need to know about the Honda Shine 100, how it looks, how it performs, and the price, which is obviously out already, and also tell you if you should buy this motorcycle or no. So let's get started. Now let's start with the design, and the design is borrowed heavily from the Shine 125 and it gets a nice front cowl which looks a little bit sporty. You get a halogen headlamp which is flanked by halogen turn indicators. You get telescopic forks, 17-inch alloys for the front wheel, so you get alloys at the front, you get alloys at the rear as well, but you get only drum brakes at the front and the rear, but you do get the combi brake system. Coming to the side, you have this nice sleek tank which is 9 liters, and you get this graphic right here which you see in blue. So the base color for all the Shine variants is going to be black, but the color of this graphic will be different. We'll get back to that later. Now this right here is the 98.98cc engine. Honda has developed this engine ground up. It's a completely new engine, and right here you have the brake pedal, the kickstarter, and you will see this nice new muffler which gets this satin silver finish which looks really nice and sporty. You have dual shocks at the rear, 17-inch wheel at the rear as well with alloys. You get this nice silver grab handle and halogen turn indicators along with a halogen tail lamp as well. Right here you have the mud flap. So overall it is a very basic design. Honda is not trying to experiment a lot. They have built on the Shine 125 and kept it very simple. In my opinion, it's a good design for a basic starter motorcycle, and some people might not like the design, some would, but it is very proportionate. It has a nice long seat, nice long wheelbase, and overall it's pretty proportionate. Speaking about the dimensions, it is 1955 meters in length, the width is 754 mm, and the height is 1050 mm. The wheelbase is best in class at 1245 mm. The Shine also has a 168 mm ground clearance which will enable you to go over bumpy roads very easily. The seat is also nice and long at 677 mm, and the seat height is 786 mm, which means that shorter riders can also keep their feet on the ground very easily. Now let's talk about the part that you will be seeing the most when you are riding, which is the information console. And right here you have a twin pod dial which looks nice. It's pretty basic. The layout is nice and basic. You get all the information that is required. You get the telltale lights right here, you have the fuel gauge right here, and right here you have a speedometer along with your odometer, which you have the dial type odometer. Obviously the tachometer is missing, but this is a 100cc motorcycle. It is not required as you won't be doing a lot of speeds, and it has a 4-speed gearbox as well. Now the clutch is very nice and light. Here you have the high beam and low beam switch, turn indicators, and this is the horn which sounds like this. And overall the quality of the button, they are nice and tactile and clicky. This side you only get the starter, and the front brake also is very easy to grab. The mirrors are nice and wide. They give you a good look at what's happening at the rear. Overall the bike is very light. It's just 99 kgs. And now I'll just switch it on and show you what it sounds like. So it has a silent starter, so it doesn't make a cranking sound. So that is what the motorcycle sounds like. There is no engine kill switch. However, if you put the side stand down, the engine will shut itself off, which is a good safety feature. Now let's talk about how this motorcycle rides on the road and how does it feel overall to ride. Now this motorcycle comes with a 98.98cc engine that puts out 7.38 PS of power and 8.05 Newton meters of peak torque. Now it is not a very powerful motorcycle obviously, but it is very smooth. Now this gets Honda's reliable PGM FI tech, and the engine is very smooth and vibe free. It is very refined, and riding this motorcycle for long hours for your commutes is going to be very hassle free. You won't be feeling tired because of the light clutch action, and the gear shifts are also smooth. However, for some people it could be a little challenging to place your feet to change the gears, but once you get used to it, it is a very easy affair. Besides that, if you look at the ergonomics, the seat height is low, so you can keep both your feet on the ground. My height for reference is 5'9", and even shorter riders will be able to keep their feet on the ground very easily. Now you sit a little upright, and the rider's triangle, if you see, it's going to be a little upright, and it's going to be much more comfortable than other motorcycles that we are used to riding in the 100cc segment. So yeah, it is very comfortable to ride. Also, given the longer seat, the pillion is also going to be very comfortable. They get this nice grab handle as well to hold on to whenever you're doing high speeds, and they can be safe and comfortable right here. Now this is a very light motorcycle, so maneuvering it in traffic is very easy. However, at higher speeds it does not inspire a lot of confidence. So if you're cruising around 60-70, you will be fine, but don't try to go over those speeds. Now the ride quality is also fairly impressive. We rode it for a very short time, so could not gauge it at all types of road conditions, but from what we have experienced so far, I can safely say that the ride quality is really good. It has got 125 mm suspension travel at the front and about 89 mm at the rear, which makes it fairly comfortable to ride on bad roads as well. And overall, in my experience, it was a very comfortable ride. The seat cushioning is also nice, and you have a lot of foam right here to keep you comfortable on bumpy roads. Now the big question, mileage. Now Honda has not shared the certified ARI numbers with us, but given the segment that this motorcycle is in, given the 100cc engine that this has, you can expect a mileage of 70 to 80 kilometers very easily, depending on how you ride. And other motorcycles in this segment like the Bajaj Platina and the Splendor somewhat claim the same fuel efficiency. Honda says that the fuel efficiency is going to be better than the competition, so we are hoping that the fuel efficiency for this motorcycle will also be better than this. Now when we get to ride this motorcycle back at home for a longer duration, that's when we will be able to tell you what the exact fuel efficiency numbers are. So you'll have to stay tuned and wait till that happens. Other than that, it is a very well rounded product for an entry level motorcycle segment, priced at around 64.5 thousand rupees ex showroom Mumbai. It stacks up really well against the Bajaj Platina and the Hero Splendor. Obviously, we have not spent a lot of time to give you a full-on comparison between all the three motorcycles, but Honda has a good product at their hands, and you should definitely go to the showroom and get a test ride of this if you are in the market for a 100cc motorcycle. Now there are 5 colors available in this motorcycle. The base color, like I said, is going to be black. The graphic color for this one is blue. You also get a red, a gold, a silver and a green. So those are all the other colors that are available. Besides that, you get a 3-year standard warranty, and you can extend it by 3 more years. So that was the Honda Shine 100 for you. Let us know what you think about the motorcycle. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. We will try and answer each and every one of them, and we'll give you a comprehensive review once this motorcycle comes to us back at base, and we will be able to give you a detailed review on this. So that was the Honda Shine for you. Subscribe to Motoroids if you haven't already. Press that bell icon so that you get to know whenever that video drops in on the channel. This is Vipul signing off. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, rev hard, rev free, and ride safe.